In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to create an assignment in Microsoft Teams. So from your home screen, you're going to pull up your Microsoft Teams. When mine pulls up, it shows all my different teams. Well, I have a team that I've been playing with just for training purposes. It's called Test Team. So I'm going to open that team. And across the top of the files up here at the top, you'll see assignments. So you're going to click on assignments. Notice I already have 2 assignments in there that I've just been messing around with. So what we want to do is we want to create a new assignment. So we're going to click on create. Now a little menu pops up where you can choose what kind of an assignment you're going to create. And I'm going to create just a regular assignment, like a daily assignment, not a quiz. This screen pops up and I have to give it a title. I must give it a title. So I'm going to call mine Worksheet 1-1 and evaluating, I don't even know what it is. Evaluating expressions, we'll call it. Okay, then you can do this a couple of ways. This is not what I did during the Corona break, but some of the other teachers are giving instructions about what to do. So what you could do right here is to watch notes for lesson 1-1 on YouTube. Whoops, on YouTube. Then if you press enter, then you would say complete worksheet 1-1 and turn in worksheet 1-1 through Teams or whatever method you want your kids to turn it in. I'm still working on that, so more on that later. Then here you can add resources. If you have that worksheet on your device, you can actually tell it you want to add the resources from right here. And you can pick where it comes from. Is it on your OneDrive? Is it in your class notebook? Is it in Teams? Are you going to upload it from this device? I think I have mine saved on this device. So there it is. It's a PDF. So I'm just going to go there. I'm going to find it. I'm going to double click on it. And it tells me it's uploaded. Let's see if it really is. And there's my worksheet. I can add other resources there if I need to. If there's some formula chart or other notes that you need to give them that they need to refer to during that time, you can put it there also. Then you can tell it how many points it's going to be worth. So I'm going to say it's worth 100 points. Now, I don't normally use rubrics. You know, mine's just evenly spaced, but I can see where an English teacher might want to enter a rubric there, or if you were given a project, you might want to click on Add a Rubric. It allows you to create your own rubric, or you can just upload a rubric from your desktop or maybe from OneDrive. Or you can create your own rubric. Notice that I have something called Corona rubric. If you look at the Corona rubric, you can see what my Corona rubric was. Basically, they got a satisfactory. They got all or most of the questions correct. They missed some of the questions. They need to go back and correct what they missed. That would be needs improvement. And then unsatisfactory is they missed most of the questions. So I'm not going to put that Corona rubric on here because that's not what I'm going to be doing when school starts. But you could create your own rubric and add that in there. Test team, who is it going to be assigned to? Now, right now, my test team is the only one that has all those different things set up. But if you click here, it'll give you options that if you have this assignment and you're going to give it to first period, second period, third period, fourth period, you can click here and tell it you want it to assign that assignment to these different classes. And it will, so you don't have to go back and repeat that process all over again. You can just copy it over there into that class period and it will let you assign it to them also. I'm going to clear that because I don't want it going to all of them. And then do you want it to go all of your students, or if you just want it to go to one student in that test team, you'll notice I have Mr. Drain, Miss Pennington, and then my test student there in this class are the only ones there. I could just give it to that test student, or I could just give it to Mr. Drain. Or if I wanted to give it to all students, then I choose that. This choice, don't assign to students added to the class in the future. Like I think about at the beginning of the school year, you have to think about when kids come late to school, do you want them to have to go back and do that assignment? Or do you want them to just skip that assignment and go forward from where they are? So that would be one of those things that you would need to think about. You can edit it, assign it to all students that are added to the class in the future, or don't assign it to those students. And then the due date. You can change the due date and the due time. My understanding is those kids that will be working online will have until 11:59 on the night that is due for the kids in class. They'll have until that night at 11:59 to get that assignment turned in. Also, the assignment will post immediately with late turn-ins allowed, okay? So if you don't want it to post right away, you can schedule it to post in the future. So if you're, during that first 2.5 weeks when we're working in our classrooms, if you want to get all of your assignments for the first 2 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever you want to do set up, you can decide what day you want that assignment to post and what time of the day you want that assignment to post. Then you can decide what day do you want that to be due and what time do you want it to be due. And then the close date, I think that means that if you set a close date, then after that date, they cannot turn in that assignment late. So that's how you control that. And then post assignments to this channel. So everyone on the channel will get that assignment. So once you click assign, it'll think for a minute and then it'll say, okay, there it is. It's due tomorrow, and it'll click down here and tell you. That will show up in your class notebook post. It'll say at 6:10 p.m. on August the 9th, this assignment was given. The student can go and click here and view the assignment. They can see actually that's the teacher, I'm sorry, not the student. That can look and see what has been assigned. And that is how you create assignments.